Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Barbecue Joe's. Today we're going to be making some bacon. I know we've done that before, but we're going to try something new. So guys, if you want to see how it turns out, stay tuned. We'll be right back right after this. You know, making bacon at home is not rocket science. But you have to be careful. If you're going to use cure, you have to make sure you use the proper ratio. And also, salt and sugar ratio is important too. You don't want your bacon to be too salty, or I guess people like it sweet and like put a lot of maple syrup on it and stuff. Well, that's fine. But for here, we're going to do something which is about basically the bacon that you kind of like to eat, normally like to eat. So we're starting off with a 3.8 kilogram piece of pork belly. It's got a lot of meat in it, and it's perfect for what we want, but we're going to split it in two. The reason we're going to split it in two is we're going to do one portion a little different from the other, slightly different. So here goes. We're going to cut this in two. This is a nice piece of bacon, guys. Look at that. Lots of meat. Alright. So what we're going to do, one portion of this is going to be used basically making regular bacon. So let's get our cure ready. So basically we have 3.8 kilograms of pork belly. We want 2.5% of that weight in cure. So what I got here is salt. And we got some brown sugar, and we have some Instacure #1. Now you can use Bragg powder, you can use what you want, but this is Instacure #1. That's what I got. So we're going to mix it up. Make sure you mix it well, because you want the cure to be everywhere. You want the Instacure to be everywhere. All right. So we're going to start with our first piece, which is going to be the basic cure. So we're going to start. We're going to kind of put it all over here. And we're going to flip it over, and we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. And a little bit on the end, like so, and a little bit on this side. That back over. Now we're going to store it in a nice gallon-sized Ziploc bag. And so basically, I want it stored in the gallon-sized Ziploc bag. I'm going to be putting it in the fridge, and for 7 days. I'm going to be rotating this every day just to make sure, like flipping this over, and making sure that the brine or the cure is even on both sides. So it's going to release a lot of juice, and it's going to sit in the fridge. And with this juice, I'm going to flip it over and flip it over every day. I'm going to have a little flip over, and once we reach 7 days, take it out, rinse it, and smoke some bacon. Alright, so this one's going in here. That's the #1. Now this other one, I'm going to do something a little different with this one. Into our mix, I'm going to put some garlic powder. There you go. There you go. Alright, we're going to do the same. Spread it all over. Flip this over and finish it up. And on the meat side, I'm going to put some freshly ground cracked black pepper. Make a nice coat, a nice bark. I'm going to add a little zip to the bacon. And it's not going to go in too much, but it's going to be right on top, and it's just going to taste great. So now, in the Ziploc bag, if the wind don't blow it over again, it goes. You know, guys, if you have a vacuum sealer, use it. I don't have one. Should get one. Had one before. Turned the hell out of it, and it burnt, so I got to replace it. For now, I got a Ziploc bag, which will do just fine. That's why we're putting it in the this container. Now this guy. So here it goes. We got the one which is just the basically regular bacon, and the one that's got a little bit of garlic powder and some freshly ground black pepper. We're going to be putting this in the fridge for 7 days, and we're going to monitor it to make sure that it's okay, and we're going to be flipping that every day. Flip it once, and in the 7 days we'll take it out, rinse it off, get it ready for the smoker. So we'll be back in 7 days, guys. Well, folks, our bacon is ready to smoke on the Masterbuilt smoker. You can always use a pellet grill, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to use the Masterbuilt smoker today for this bacon. Now, just to recap real quick, we've added a cure to this bacon 8 days ago. We've basically did one, just a dry cure of sugar, salt, and Instacure #1, and we did the second one with the same mixture here, but we added some garlic powder, and we put some black pepper, some coarse black pepper on top. So we want to see how both of these taste. Now, once we applied all the rub, we put it in the fridge, and every day we flipped them over, and flipped them over the next day until 8 days were gone, and now they're ready to smoke. So yesterday we've cleaned them under cold water. We kind of basically took some of the salt off, and we put them back in the fridge on a couple of grills, I guess, or whatever you want to call those, and so it dried all overnight, and now it's time to go. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put these gloves on. We're going to put a couple probes. We're going to put that in the thickest part of the of each of these, and we're going to put it right to the center almost. We want to get an internal temperature of about 150. So put this probe in there, and we're going to put this probe right over here. We're going to put our first one on here. We're going to go like this here. Yeah. Okay. Right on here. Here we go. I'm going to put it right here. There we go. Flip this around. Okay. So we're going to get our smoker going. We're going to put open the vents. We get our cold smoke attachment going. And we're going to put this one on. Set the temperature to 185. Alright, now this is going to start smoking. And basically it's going to smoke for, I don't know, anywhere from about 3 hours to 5 hours. We've applied some cherry wood in the smoke box. And so we'll see you when it's almost ready. Well folks, we have one of our slabs is ready to go. It's sitting at 148. We're going to take it out. We're going to put it in the fridge. The other one's still at 138. So we're going to leave that one in, the other one in for like maybe an hour longer or whatever it's going to take to get it about to the same as that one, the first one, about 148 to 150. So we're taking that one out. We're going to put it in the fridge at least for a couple hours. Then we're going to slice it and taste it. And once the other one is done, we're going to do this very, very same thing. So let's take it out. That looks really, really good. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go put that in the fridge, and when the other one's ready, we'll do exactly the same thing. Well, the second piece is ready, so let's take it out, put it in the fridge. Shut this off. There you go. Oh yeah. Looking really good. I'm going to go put that in the fridge right away. Well folks, our bacon is ready. It's been in the fridge for nearly 3 hours. It's cooled down. The fat is all seized or whatever you want to call that has come together. Looks really, really good. Looks actually very, very good. Now it's time to cut a couple pieces of each, cook them on that griddle, and have a taste test. So it's time to do it. Look at that bacon. Isn't that nice? Beautiful stuff. I think it's not big enough, so I'm going to cut a few this way. See what happens. So basically, this is the pepper garlic bacon. I'm going to cook that, and this is just a regular cured bacon. I'm going to cook that too. So let's fire her up. All right, so let's cook a few pieces. This is the regular bacon. Put that on there. Maybe we'll cook that one too. And this is the pepper bacon. Garlic pepper. Guess what time it is? Time to taste our bacon. This is the regular bacon. Mm. Mm. That is good bacon. Mm. And garlic and pepper bacon. Mm. Wow. Mm. Wow. Mm. Not sure which one I like best. They're both great. This is awesome. This garlic pepper bacon. It's really good. Really good. But I can't take anything away from the regular bacon. Awesome stuff. Wow. I love it. Bravo. This is good. Good stuff. Guys, making your own bacon, there's nothing like it. It's a very satisfying experience. I love doing it. Try different methods. I think this is these two are good. I can't make a choice between the two. I love them both. Today we started cooking at 9:35 in the morning, and almost 4 hours later, not quite, maybe let's say 3.5 hours later, these boys were ready. We put them in the fridge for 3 hours, almost 3 hours, and let them dry. Now they're ready to cut. We're going to be cutting some. We're going to be vacuum packing a few of them. This is great stuff, guys. It's well worth doing. So, you know, you got to give it a try. You got a pellet grill, do it. I mean, it doesn't have to be a upright smoker like I have. It could be a Traeger or any of these pellet grills that are out there. Only one of them will get that done. It's well worth doing, guys. You can find pork belly at your local grocer. Probably go to your butcher or go to Costco. Always buy them at Costco. And it's a great experience. It's a fun experience, and it'll amaze your friends. So guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, click on the subscribe button down there and click on that bell, and you'll be notified when we do put out new videos. It's been a great episode again. We had fun doing it. It's very tasty. Now I'm going to be slicing these slabs into strips and vacuum packing them, and in a couple of days we'll be enjoying a good breakfast with them. So we'll catch you in the next episode.